What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today's video, I'm going to be installing rear camber on my Fiesta ST, which it is a pretty ridiculous task to do because it has the rear solid track bar deal, and there's only really like two ways you can add camber to it because you can't add camber arms, you can't do any of that stuff. So I went on Whoosh Motorsports, picked up some their DNA Racing camber plates. They're literally just like these machined plates that are like machined at an angle. I do a little bit of camber. It's not a whole lot. It's like 1.5 degrees, but it should help with my rubbing back here because I am. So basically, if I hit a big enough bump, I'll go down and I rub right there on the lip of the tire, and it's super annoying. So we're gonna get going on that. I gotta get the back end of the car jacked up and get it started. Also, at the same time doing that, I'm gonna be cleaning the Recaros that I just got. Some of you may have seen it on Instagram. I picked up some, I'll show you. I picked up some red Recaros. I wanted Recaros for so long, and I regret getting a Fiesta that didn't have them because I saw like a bunch of my friends started getting with the Recaros, and I almost got him stuck in there, and I started getting jealous. But luckily, shout out to Brian. He's the guy that I bought them from. He sold them to me, and he just traded my stocks. But they are pretty dirty. The cloth on them is pretty dirty. It has a lot of stains. So I've just been taking a little it's a pretty soft brush, soapy water, or soapy warm water, spraying it on there, brushing it off, waiting for it to dry, and it's been coming up. I could show you the before and after, actually. So this side's before, pretty stained. And that was what I did yesterday. It came out looking pretty good. It's really just like tedious work and sitting there waiting for it to dry because I'm going to do my passenger side today, which I'll have to sit and let it dry before I can drive it, unless I throw a towel on it. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and get started on this, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Also, I want to add, I will throw a link in the description for these camber plates off of Whoosh Motorsports. I'll throw the link in the description, and so if you want to pick some up after watching me do it, I'll actually show you, because there are pictures. They have pictures posted on the thing, but I don't know if it's going to be accurate with how much camber it gives you. But I guess after this video, you guys will see. So if you want to pick some up, put the link in the description. All right, so once you get the rear wheel off, first you're going to start by removing the caliper. It's just going to be a 13mm bolt right here and a 15 to hold that. Cool, got both those bolts out that hold the bracket or the caliper in, and you're just gonna pull. All right, so I got just a flathead to pry the caliper off. Oh, the fucking e-brake's on still. You have to take off your e-brake first. Oh, now that the e-brake's off, I should be able to pry this up a little easier. I was trying not to screw up my hand as much as I could. Be careful with the pads too, because they might try to fly. Still some decent tread life left on this. Pad life, I guess you should say. Alright, so I'm going to get an 8mm socket to pull this brake line off right here, just so it's more accessible. I can move this caliper around. All right, so I got the 8mm to break that loose. I'm just gonna thread these bolts that hold the caliper back in so I don't lose them, because it's something I would do. If I can get this one back in, holy shit. Okay, cool. I'm gonna finish taking off this brake line. Cool, brake line bolt is out. I'm gonna take this and I'm letting it dangle. I'm letting the caliper dangle down here just because it's not held on with like a hydraulic line right now. It's the cable for the e-brake, because these are cable driven e-brakes. So yeah, so I'll just let it sit like that. And I'm gonna go, what is this? This is gonna be a 15, I wanna say, on the back of this to hold the caliper on. Just kidding, it's 13, I believe. Yep, it's two 13s. We grab my ratchet and a socket. Alright, both bolts are out, brackets out. I'm gonna thread these bolts back. Oh, just kidding, those go just thread into here. I'm just gonna thread both of these bolts back into the bracket. I've been getting better at doing that so you don't lose them all the time. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pull off my brake rotor. There's my hub-centric ring. Okay, so once you have the hub free like this, right on the back side of the hub, there's a little 8mm holding in the ABS sensor. It's really hard to show in this, so I'm probably not going to show it, but there's a little wire going to it, and you just unscrew it, and with a little bolt. The sensor should come out pretty easy. Yeah. Sensor is out. I'm just gonna let it dangle right here. That bolt, I'm not gonna bother threading back. It's just a series of 4 bolts on the back side of this hub right here. They're all 13mm, I believe. And I'm gonna have to like lay down and get back under it. But basically you're gonna take out those 4, and then the hub should come off. I don't know how difficult it's gonna be to come off, but it should come off. Maybe with persuasion of a dead blow hammer, but we'll see. I'm just gonna go ahead and get those bolts taken out. All right, so I got all those 4 bolts out of the back. I ended up taking up my exhaust because it's way too loud, and I'm putting muffler back in. And I took up my springs just because they're really easy to pull out, and they're made for so much more room back here. But those bolts are on there pretty tight, so it took some adjustment and movement. Oh, shit. But I finally got it, so I'm gonna get this pulled off and get the camber plates put in. Cool, so you can see in here, you can see the wheel bearing. That's where the ABS sensor rides on right there, a little piece. Heat shield off. I'm gonna see if I have any brake clean and just clean this all up, because it's pretty nasty. Got some brake clean. Just gonna spray it off. Wipe it down a little bit. And basically my camber plate is just gonna sit on these studs like this. They said something about not being able to put back in the I can get the heat shield back on. Okay, well, then it's just reverse removal on the installation, and we're gonna throw them back in here. Okay, so far, I'm already seeing a pretty good difference in amount of camber. Okay, so everything is put back together. My spring's back up in here. I got the exhaust with muffler on it because I'm tired of being loud. I had to get a new gasket, which actually I don't think that's sealed all the way. So I need to tighten that more. And yeah, and then I'm gonna put the wheel on and put it down on the ground and see what it looks like. Passenger side is completely done. I got it all on the ground and everything. It looks good. I will show you the comparison right now. It did add a little bit, which is gonna be perfect because when I hit bumps and stuff like that, it's not gonna rub anymore. And I was just getting tired of hearing it rub in the rear when I would hit bumps, and it was driving me up the wall. So here's what the driver's side looks like. There's not any camber, literally straight up and down. Super close to the fender. And here's the passenger side. So it did add a noticeable amount. It's not gonna be crazy enough to where it eats through my tires like super fast. Yeah, it's gonna be uneven wear and I'll get camber wear in the rear, but it's not gonna just eat through them as fast as people like Dean with the -10 and 12, whatever he has, his crazy camber. But so that side's all done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna bust out the driver's side. I'm not gonna film any of it. And I currently have the seats. I got this driver's side one's wet right now. I started to clean it, so it's pretty wet. Yeah, so that's all drying, and I'll show you guys the complete finished product when I'm done. And I'll drive around a little bit, see how it feels, make sure my wheels don't fall off. Okay, both sides are finished. It looks awesome. It's not like a crazy amount, but it shouldn't trigger my ABS stuff because it's not that much camber. But yeah, it's gonna fit perfect. Shouldn't rub anymore. Got rid of the rub. I'm gonna go drive it around in just a minute once I wash up, and I'll let you guys know how everything feels driving it, and if it feels any different driving, which it really shouldn't, but I'll let you guys know. Here's another view as well. Just a little bit. So I'm gonna show you guys how it looks one more time. Why is it so, we need to that's light. Darken it a little bit. So after driving it around a little bit, everything feels awesome. The car almost feels more planted. It's probably just because it's not rubbing like a bunch in the back now, but it feels awesome. Definitely a great investment. And for people that are trying to fit certain size tires, whatever, this will definitely help with it, adding that little bit of camber. So that's gonna be everything for this video for this week. Next week is my birthday. Don't know if I'm gonna film next week. I might, but I know for sure I'm gonna have a pretty good video at the end of this month or possibly beginning of next month, because ACP just released their version of a wing extension. It's like it's almost like a Rocket Bunny styled wing extension. It's a hardened plastic, so it's thicker and like more obvious than the Vega and Maxton wing extensions. It's a pretty sweet looking wing extension, and I'm lucky to be getting one. So, because they sold out in like a couple hours. Like they made a couple and sold out super fast. So a lot of you Fiesta people were interested in that, which is awesome. And I'm super excited to get mine. So I'll definitely have an install video for that. And other than that, I don't have anything planned right now. So if anyone has any video ideas, maybe for the next couple of weeks, I know I want to do a like 5 things I hate and 5 things I love about the Fiesta video. I need to do that still. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, subscribe and like the video. Possibly share it with your friends. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.